Good afternoon, everybody. This is Kanish. So, is it my voice is audible? So, I continue my session now. Please respond, anyone. So, I continue my session. Is it my voice is audible? Good afternoon, everybody. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Gayatri. Okay, in the last class, we were discussing about different types of functions in the one class. And in one class, we are discussing about how to we are calculate the current bill. In one class, we are discussing about employee's salary, how we are calculating the gross salary of the employee. So according to their basic, we are calculating the DA, HRA, and all these videos are I am already uploading in the YouTube. So if you're having the possibility, please try to watch from there. Okay, if you're having any type of the doubts, you can contact me through my personal number. So no problem at all. So I think all of the members having my number, right? So if anybody wants, I will try to chart. I will try to chart everyone. So this is my number actually. Okay. So if anybody wants to contact me through that number. Okay. So if you're having any type of the problems, or if you not understand when I'm teaching in the class, if you're not understood that, you can contact me. Actually, that is my WhatsApp number. You can send me your doubt through your voice message or maybe your typed message. I can understand. Okay. So I think up to now we are doing whatever it may be. I'm completing the classes about in Excel. So I think all the classes are I'm already explained in the online. Okay. So I think we are having only pending only two topics. Okay, so those are maybe one is the pivot table and another one is the sumifs. In the last class also I'm explaining about the sumifs. Okay, and we are already discussing about logical functions also, if, and, are, not. So all these are we are already used. Okay, and better you please try to remember all these functions. Why? Because I'm actually remain so many functions are there. Just I'm explaining which are we are regularly preferenced in our daily life. Only those type of functions only I'm discussing with you. Okay, in this class I will try to explain about the sumifs. Okay, actually here I'm not having the facility to teach exactly. So please try to cooperate today. So I will try to explain exactly in the next class. Okay. Now I try to share my screen. So I continue my session now. Okay. So now I try to share my screen. So now I try to open the Google Sheet, Google Excel sheet. Okay. So simple. I think all of the members are able to know this. How to we are open the Google Sheet. Simply you can go to the Play Store. So from that you can type the Google Sheets. Then when you download that, maybe asking about your mail ID. If you are giving with your open with Google, then it will be connected to the your mail ID. Okay, so it is also one of the best option. So because for example, if I want to note down, so if I want to work from more than one person, for example, maybe the class teacher work is how much of attendance is assigned to the particular student. Okay, so maybe the task is like this. Then the class teacher share this Excel sheet towards to the all the members at a time. Then all the members can able to put the attendance from various locations. Okay, I think all of the members able to understood what I'm saying now. Okay, if you feel difficulty, please ask me now. Don't hesitate to ask me. Okay. Okay, today I will try to explain about the last class example actually. Okay, in the last class we are discussing about sumif, am I right? Sumif. So that means in some type of situations we need to sum only the particular thing only. So we need not to sum total thing. So just we want to sum only particular thing. For example, here also we try to consider one of the example. For example, in the last class, the same example is considered now. Okay, for example, here I am consider laptops. Okay, here I'm consider computers. Okay, here I'm consider machinery. Okay, machinery, and here I'm consider mobiles. For example, here I'm consider some of the products here. Okay, Now from this products, okay, again I try to copy this. Okay, try to copy this from paste here. Okay, 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 here laptops is there. Again I try to copy this. Okay, if you are observing here, I'm consider laptops, computers, machinery, mobiles. Again, laptops, computers, machinery, mobiles like this. Okay, now for example, here I'm trying to giving the numbers. So some amount, for example, here I'm giving 10,000. Okay, here I'm giving, for example, 20,000. Okay, here I'm giving, for example, 30,000. Okay, here I'm giving 40,000. Okay, here I try to give 5,000. Okay, here I try to give 6,000. Okay, here I try to give the 7,000. Okay, I just copied this. So how many rows are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On this. So again, just I try to I'm consider like as a small example. Okay. Okay. So for example, if you observe here, I'm listed out the sum of the laptops and some of the computers, some of the machinery, and some of the mobiles. So here I'm mentioning the amount. For example, if I want to know what is the total amount, so simply we are using the formula sum, am right? But if I want to know, so what about the, for example, what about the this one? For example, here I'm giving like this. For example, if I want to know only these products details only, okay. So just so I want to know about what is the amount for only for laptops. I want to know about only how much of amount is used for the computers, how much of amount is used for machinery, how much of amount is used for mobiles. So in this type of situation, so we are based upon to the sumif. So that means it will be performing the sum on the particular product only. Okay, then how we can write the function? So we're already discussing about this. Just I try to revise this function. Okay, equal to, okay, so just here we try to mention sumif. Okay, for example, if it is in the system, so it will be appeared the some condition here. Okay, so first of all you try to specify the range. Okay, so what is the range? So where we are performing the range, and what is your condition? If you observe here, so here I want to know about how much of amount is used for the laptops. Okay, what is this cell value actually? A16. So what it means? So what it means? So what it means here laptops. Okay, I'm right. So now I try to specify the range. What is my range from here? So what is the range? A1 to, okay, A12. So that is my range here. Okay, A1 to A12. Okay, so that's it. That is the first range. So next one, we try to specify the criteria on based upon which criteria. So criteria means nothing but a topic or area. Okay, so or subject. So you can consider in any manner. For example, if you are watching one movie, which type of movie it is, which type of on which type of criteria? Maybe fights, maybe songs, maybe dance. So that means, so on based upon which criteria means on which area. So here we are based upon which type of subject? Laptops. Am I right? So here we try to give, so laptops, laptops. Okay, laptops. Okay, now what is the sum range? So where is the amount for to this? So B1. Okay, B1 to, okay, B1 to B12. Am I right? I think all of the members are able to easily understood this. So I'm not doing very fast. So here I'm not having that option actually. So please try to cooperate with me. Even though you are understood about this, please try to practice once again. So if I'm giving like this 55,000, okay. So here I'm giving laptops, then the amount is 55,000. So that means only for the laptops here we are using 55,000. Now try to count this. So first one is the laptops. How much it is? 10,000. So next laptops 5,000, 15,000. Next we try to give the amount for laptops is 40,000. So that means completely 55,000. So that means here in this type of way, so even though so many amounts are there, but we are calculating about only about the laptops. So in the same manner, we can use the computers also. Can you say anyone please this formula? Then I will typing here. Can you say anyone please how we are find out the only for the computers? Can you please unmute anyone? Please try to talk with me. Then I will try to type here. If anyone having the possibility, please try to unmute yourself and try to talk with me. So which formula is used to know about how much of amount is used for the computers? Please try to talk with me. Anyone? Say anyone. Is it my voice is audible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Once. Okay. Please try to say the formula. Which formula is used for to know about only for the computers? Are you understood or not? If you're not understood, no problem at all. I will try to explain again. Okay, if you understood this, you can say the formula. Don't worry and don't fear. So if you fear to talk in front of in your friends, then how can you talk in front of the public? So we need not having the fear. No, we need not look at the surroundings. So please try to speak with me. If anyone is not understood this, then no problem at all. Then I will try to explain again. Are you understood the question? First of all, what I'm asking now? Are you understood the question? Please respond, anyone.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then why you are not saying the formula to me? What's the
I will
problem?
tell. Sir, it is equals to sumif.
Okay. Please. Yeah, equal to sum if. Open the braces. Next.
Brackets and range is from A1 to A12.
Okay, very good. A1 to A12. Okay,
A12.
very good.
And the
Okay,
criteria is computers.
double quotes. Okay. So
Double
and another
quotes.
thing is here I am giving the computers in capital letters. Okay, computers. Okay, next.
And the sum range is B1 to B12.
Okay, very good. What is the B1 here? We are giving B1.
Sum range.
Okay, so because here we are maintaining that amount in the column B column. Okay, maybe all of the members able to understood this. Okay, so 31,000. Thank you. So next, how we are using the machinery. So can we draw this formula? Can we use the same formula for the next one? Is it possible? Simply we try to perform small changes here there. So on here, if we performing the machinery, okay, so then we can easily calculating the machinery also. So may another who is this? Who is giving me the answer? So what is your name?
Akanksha, sir.
Akanksha. Okay. Thank you, Akanksha. So, okay, actually here I'm missing one formula. So here I'm not mentioned the equal to, so that's why we are not able to see the output. Okay, the same formula is just simply copy and paste. Just I'm changing the word criteria only. I think all of the members able to understood this. Is it right? So actually this type of case is occurred in our regular applications in day to our life. Why? Because so maybe in some type of situations we want to know what only for particular this thing. So then we are based upon to the this formula. Okay. In the same way, just I try to use the same formula again. I try to copy this. Okay, I try to copy the same formula. Now the same formula is used into the next one. Okay, first of all, try to type the equal to, and the criteria is here mobiles. Okay, so just we try to change this, then we can easily find out the mobiles also. Okay, I hope all of the members able to understood this. Okay, may I continue for to the next one? Is it right? Okay, in the last class also I'm explaining about the same thing. Why I am repeating again? So I'm having small doubt. Maybe all the members are able to understood this or not. So that's why I try to repeat this one. Okay, don't worry anyone. So now, for example, if I want to, I will try to continue the same session. So for example, just I try to copy this products. Okay, I will try to use the another sheet. Okay, so just I'm operating from the phone now, so I'm not using from the system. Okay, better if you having the possibility after the class, you can also practice from your phone if you're not having the facility with your system. Okay, even though you're not having the system, you can try to practice from your cell also. You can try to type store so all the updates. Okay, for example, maybe your daily expenses, so whatever it may be, your percentage. So all these are we can use from your phone also, so like Google Sheet. Okay, so now I try to copy these items, for example. Okay, so now I try to consider the same products again. For example, if I want to know about for example, but I want to based upon another criteria. Okay, so I want to based upon another criteria, then what's the amount? Okay, so just to try to consider this just wait. Okay, here I'm consider the same amounts also. Copy this amount. Okay, now paste the amount also. Okay, so now I try to type the, for example, maybe here I'm consider laptops, computers, machinery, mobiles, like this. Okay, for example, here I am giving some area names. Okay, for example, here I'm giving some area names. For example, this is Yellow. Okay, this is Yellow. Okay, this is Rajahmundry. Okay, so this is Rajahmundry, and this is also Rajahmundry, and this is Kakinada. Okay, and this is also Kakinada, and this is Vizag. Okay, Vizag. Okay, so now I try to give the some Vijayawada. Okay, Vizag, another one Vijayawada. Okay, so randomly I assign some area. Okay, for example, if I want to know, for example, what about the only for total salary, total sum of the Elur only. Okay, what, how much of amount is used in the Eluru, how much of amount is used in the Kakinada, how much of amount is used in the Vizag and Vijayawada. Okay, for example, I want to know about how many, how much of amount is used in the, for example, laptops. So whether I'm giving the same location or not. So for example, here I'm giving Elur. So just I want to change this. Okay, Elur. Okay, and this one is Vizag, no problem. In the same way, computers location is Elur. Computers again location is Kakinada. Computers location is here also I'm giving Elur. Okay. Okay, for example, just to know about only two things. Okay, for example, here I'm giving laptops. I want to know about the laptops. So just we try to give some space. Okay, here laptops. So next one is the computers. Okay, for example, so I want to know about in Yeluru. So what about Yeluru? And what about Vizag? Okay, what about Vijayawada? Okay, what about Kakinada? Okay, Yelur, Vizag, Vijayawada, Kakinada, and another one Rajamandri. Okay, for example, I want to calculate in this manner. For example, how much of amount is used in the Eluru, how much of amount is used in the Vizag, and how much of amount is used in Kakinada, and how much of amount is used in the Rajahmundry. So just I want to know about only one product. So that means here we are based upon the two criteria. So one criteria is laptops, another criteria is particular area name. Am I right? Okay. For example, here we need not to type each and everything here. So simply we can change this. Isaac. So just only here I'm giving that value. Okay. Laptops, computers. Another one. Here we try to giving the machinery. Okay. Here I'm try to giving the. So what is the another one? Mobiles. Okay. So just I want to know about the Elur amount, about the laptops, about the computers, about the machinery, about the mobiles. For example, if I want to know about this, so then how I can use this? So based upon more than one criteria by using sumifs, Okay. So at this time of situation, first of all, we try to specify the sum range. Okay, what is the sum range? So we're already see this B1 to B12. So I think all of the members able to understood. So what is the meaning of B1 to B12? So B column and first row from B12. Okay, so if you observe here, so the amount is there. So B1. Okay, and the next one is B12. Up to B12, here we are giving some amount. So that is the sum range. Now, what is the first criteria? So what is the first criteria? So on based upon which criteria? Okay, here we are based upon the first criteria is laptops. Here I am not writing that word. So here I try to give that value. So here, where is the cell value? A16. Am I right? So I hope all of the members able to understand this. So A16 means so A column and 16th row. So I think you are able to understand this. So that is highlighted in the red. Okay, A16. So that is my first criteria range one. So now here we try to giving the first criteria range. So what is the criteria range? A1 to A12. So that is my first criteria range. We can give anyone. So here I try to select the total range of the products. Okay. So next I try to select the so which product it is. So where is the product value? A16. Am I right? So A16 means A column 16th row. Okay. Next I try to give the second range. So what is my second range here? This one. C1 to C12. Am I right? C1 to. So actually this is the formula. So you can give small lowercase letters or maybe the uppercase letters. Okay, next we try to give the next criteria. So here I'm not typing the yellow here. So whatever it may be, I'm giving the values there. So that value will be treated as that criteria. Okay. So what is the value of this cell? B15. Am I right? So B15. Okay, now I try to close this. Okay, now I want to know. So how much of amount is used for the laptops in the Eluru? 15,000. Okay, how much of amount is used for the Eluru? 15,000. Now we will try to calculate that. So laptops and again the laptops Eluru 5,000 is there. Okay, for example, if I want to type here, so just Rajamandrary. Okay, so then what about the Rajamandrary? 0. So Rajamandrary value is 0. So why? Because here we are not mentioned the laptops cost. Okay, I think all of the members able to understood this. So if you are observe here, okay, so laptops in Eluru, again the laptops in Vizag. Okay, so now we try to type. So what about the Vizag? Okay, now we try to see the amount. What's the amount? 40,000. Okay, I think all of the members able to understood this. For example, so just I want to delete this, all this. Clear. This one is also deleted. So we need not to write everywhere. So just we try to type there, and we can know so about the value. Okay, so if you observe here, for example, here I try to change this. So this one computers. So Vizag computers. Okay. So what is the value for the computers? Type this 0. So why? Because in the computers, Elur is there. Computers. What about the first one? Elur, and the third one Kakinada. Okay, so we try to give the Kakinada or Elur. So we can give anyone. So simply we know about the Elur. So 25,000. Please try to check once. So in the first row 10,000. Okay, next computers Kakinada. Next computers Eluru 5,000. So totally how much it is? Sorry, computers is the second row 20,000. So in this type of we can give any number of criteria. So that means we can know about what is the total amount in Eluru about the computers. Okay, for example, if I want to know the, for example, here I want to try to know about, for example, missionary, so Rajamandrary. Okay, I want to know about missionary. Okay, here I'm giving Eluru is amount is 0. Why? Because here we are not giving anything. So if you are giving the Rajamandrary, if you see 30,000 is there. Why? Because so if you are observing here missionary 30,000 in Rajamandrary. For example, if you are changing here, so for example, again the missionary the value is, for example, this is I want to change to the Rajamandrary now. Okay, again I try to change in the missionary here also. I try to change the Rajamandrary. Okay. Okay, if you observe here, the amount is 43,000. Now we try to calculate that. So missionary in the first case, third row, 30,000. So missionary in the third case, 7,000. So 37,000. So next, in the last, for last but one, so 6,000. 37,000 plus 6,000, 43,000. Are you able to understood this? Okay, so in this type of a simply we can change the formula also. So we can try to give another product. So maybe mobiles. So what about the mobiles value in the Rajamandrary? Okay. Yes. For example, 40,000. So is it right or not? Please try to check this. Mobiles in Rajamandrary. So 40,000 in the first case. Okay. In this type of we can easily calculating so about the amount by using sumifs. So are you able to understood this? So can you say anyone here? So another formula. So same thing. So you need not to create any new one. So just I want to know about the same manner. For example, if I want to write the same formula again. So can you say anyone please? Can you repeat that formula? Please try to unmute yourself and try to talk with me. So I want to know about, for example, if I'm giving the product value and if I'm giving the area value, then it will be display the amount. Can you see anyone, please? Are you understood this? Actually, this is very important. So in this manner, we can give any number of ranges are there. Any number of criteria are there. So in the case of first one equal to sum if, we are based upon only one thing. So only we can sum when we are based upon one criteria. But when we are based upon more than one criteria, okay, then we are using sum ifs. Can you see anyone, please? In the same way, we can explain another example. From by using above data, we can explain another one. Can you see anyone? Are you? Is it my voice is audible to everyone? Are you understood this?
Yes, sir.
Are you understood this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Can you give me one example? Same like as about that. So then I try to type here. Are you able to explain it? If you say the formula, then I will type here. Anyone?
Sir, for laptops. Sir,
Laptop. Oh, okay.
laptop.
Okay. So here I try to type the laptops. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Then here
Elur.
give me Elur. Okay. Elur. Okay. Now please say the formula. May I know who is this? What's your
Equals
name?
Akanksha, sir.
Okay. Again, Akanksha. Thank you, Akanksha. Okay. I
Equals
think
to sumif.
yeah. Yeah.
Sir,
Some ifs. Okay.
bracket A1
Yes.
to A12.
What's the range? Some range.
Sum range is A1 to
Please try to see clearly.
B1 to B12.
Yeah. B1 to
B12.
B12. Okay. Thank you. Next.
Criteria is C1 to
Criteria
C12.
range.
C1 to C12.
Criteria range. I think first one we can select the products, right?
A1 to A12.
Yeah. A1 to A12. Okay. Okay. Next.
Criterion.
Yeah.
Criterion 1 is laptops.
Are you type here or you want to give the name?
A19.
What's that? A19.
Yes.
Yeah. What it means?
Laptops.
What I'm asking is, what is the meaning of A19?
Meaning criterion range. Criterion 1.
So A90 means A column 19th row.
A column 19th row.
Okay. Next, select the criteria range 2. What about the criteria range 2?
Eluru.
Criteria range 2. Range. What is the
C1 to
range?
C1 to C12.
Yeah. C1 to C12. Okay. Next, what's your criteria?
Eluru. B18.
Okay. B18. Okay. So now we can close the bracket. So see the formula.
Yes, sir.
So that means laptops in the Eluru, we can know
15,000.
about the computers. For example, if you are changed here, for example, if you want to change missionary is there. So we want to know about the missionary. Okay. Okay. I think you are able to understood this. So we can change this one. So we can try to change this Raspberry. Okay. So why I am giving the cell value here? So whatever it may be we are giving, that value will be considered. So if you are consider the missionary Raspberry, if you see please here. So in the first case 30,000, in the second case Raspberry 7,000, and third case missionary also Raspberry 6,000. So 43,000. I think all of the members able to understood this. Is it right or not? So please try to remember this. And one more thing, So if you practice number of times only, you can you are able to remember this. Okay, if you practice regularly, then it will be helpful in your daily life. So maybe the MBA study based upon so many calculations. So in the case of Excel, you can easily use the formulas. So and it will be reducing the effort. So reducing the stress. We can easily calculating the calculations. So if you know about the formulas, these formulas, remember these formulas. So how we are counting. So how to we are counting only particular thing. So we need not to search again. So in some type of situations, we need to know about how many number of students are passer and how many number of students are fail. In some type of situations, we need to calculate how many number of students are male, how many number of students are female. So what is this length? Sorry, what is the total number of students? So how many number of students may be getting the marks more than 70? So in this type of way, so we can calculate only the particular thing. So at this time of situation, so these calculations are very useful. So please try to repeat the same thing. So please try to practice all formulas, what I'm saying up to now. Okay, so just I mentioned which are very important. So which are used in our daily life. So only those type of formulas are only I mentioned. Okay, thank you, Akanksha, for your cooperation. Okay, I think all of the members able to understood. So may I continue the next one? So this time having 10 minutes only, I think 5 minutes only. Okay, so I will try to explain another one. Okay, may I continue that? Okay, so my next topic is, I will try to explain this topic in the next class. Just to try to give the introduction about this. So next topic is pivot tables. I hope all other members are able to see the screen. Is it right? Just I'm open from the Google. I'm not doing any new thing. Okay, so just I'm typing the pivot tables. So pivot tables is also doing the same thing like as the sumif. So that means it will be giving the some summary. So particular product or particular thing. So we are based upon different types of criteria. So if you know about this, pivot tables are one of the Excel most powerful feature. A pivot table allows you to extract the significance from large detailed data set. Our data set consists of 213 records and 6 fields. So if you observe here, so here giving some example. So in this example, so consider six fields. Okay, so those fields are order ID, product, category, amount, date, country. But 213 records are there. Okay, so here based upon to this, so using pivot table to we are filter our required data. So whatever it may be, we require the data, so that can be filtered. So by using pivot table is also working like as a sumifs. So that means we can change that product, then it will be displaying the cost. So then why you are using again? So this is also one of the another option. Okay, so how we are using this? Simple. We try to insert. So we try to go for the insert button. So then insert button, if you click that, so there insert a pivot table. So that means before using the pivot table, you please type the whatever it may be required data. So you try to type in the same manner. So you can try to order ID, product, category, amount, date, country. In this type of way, whatever it may be, which type of data is need to be displayed in the pivot table. The type of data is typed in the Excel sheet. Okay, then you go for to the insert. Okay, so if you observe here, so how to open the pivot table? To insert a pivot table, execute the following steps. Click any single cell inside the data set. So that means you can click the first row. That is the best option. Okay, so next on the insert tab. So you're having the insert tab is there. Okay, you can click that. So group click. So pivot table. You can click the pivot table. I think you are able to see in the screen. So then the following dialog box appears. Excel automatically selects the data for you. The default location for the new pivot table is new worksheet. So that means then it will be giving one message. So where to we are saying saving this. So whether we are in the existing Excel sheet or we try to consider new one. Okay, so that means when you are selecting the pivot table, then it will be asking the location. Okay, where to we are create the table. So if you observe here, choose the choose the data that you want to analyze. Select a table or range. Okay, table range. Okay, so in this manner asking. So if you click this one, so then it will be choose the data. Okay, so within that range. So if you want to give the external, so that means if you want to provide the another space, then it will be giving. Okay, then it will be giving another one. Okay, so after clicking OK, so the pivot table pane appears like this. Okay, so that means it will be show the some fields. So whatever it may be, you are selecting the fields. So all the fields are appeared in the pivot table fields. Then you can select so whatever it may be required here, selecting product, amount, category only. Okay, so and here we try to drag these fields. So filter. So filter means nothing but so which is you required only that can be received. So that means filter is used for to filter which is you required only. For example, here country is selected. So that means according to the country only it will be displaying the data. So rows, product, so and some of the values. So that means this table will be giving the data like this. So that means according to the country, what is that product and what is the product sum. So if you observe here, country all is there. So you can select whether we are all, selecting the all countries or not. So if you observe here, row labels, apple, some of the amount, banana amount, beans, so broccoli, so carrots, mango, orange. So that means here we are performing some sorting according to that particular country. Here we are consider all countries, but if you are observe here, so some drop down box is there at all. So if you click there, so then it will be asking the particular country. For example, maybe here which type of countries are here considered. uh, United States, United Kingdom, Canada, Germany. I'm right. So if you are selecting the particular country, then it will be display that product. So what is the range of that? Sorry, what is the sum of that value of the particular product in that particular country? Okay, in this type of we are using the pivot tables. I think no one is understanding about this. So we will try to practice in the next session. If you understand this, very good. Okay, no problem. So we already discussed in the classroom, but we are not practicing in front of you, and I'm not explaining in the online class. Okay, if you're having any type of the difficulty, you can ask me now. So if you're having any type of the doubts about the today's session, you can ask me now. Okay, otherwise I will end the session today. And in the last class is also I'm not uploading in the YouTube. So better I try to upload this video only. So because here I'm covering, I think in the last class we have covered the VLOOKUP also. So okay, I will, no problem. So I will try to upload the today video and the last class video. So if you're having the possibility, you can watch from there. I'm already saying about my channel. So you can simply search from the YouTube. So Ganesh uses songs. So I think if you type like that, maybe you are able to see so my thumbnail. So on the thumbnail, my photo is also there. So then you can go to the channel, and if you are, if you're having the chance, try to watch from there also. But my intention is you don't try to carry and forward with the doubts. So if you're having the even though you are not having the system, you can practice from the yourself. Okay, maybe in the next sem also maybe we are having the same subject, but we continue with the another topic or another subject, right? So another thing is from the next class onwards. So maybe in the next class I will try to explain about the pivot table, and I will try to explain about MS Excel. So and I am also giving one assignment to you. So that is write down the record for the IT lab. Am I right? So I'm already completing according to my index. Okay, please try to follow that and try to note down that record in your own way. Don't try to copy from anywhere. You can try to consider your own examples. Okay, so please try to complete that record. We don't know when the college is open, so we don't know when they are asking to submit that record. Okay, this subject is not having the external exam actually. Okay, so just the subject is